You're listening to the August 28th, 2019 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello, my friends. Without any doubt in my mind, those of lesser light are doing their very best to drive me insane. And it's working. Once again, I cannot send my newsletter out to inform people that a new conversation with us is posted. I won't go into it here, yet I guess it's wonderful proof that what you have to say is of truth and is trying to be quashed. So, let's battle on. Could you talk to us about how to connect more consciously with the energy boxes you spoke of last week?
Welcome to you, dearest Blossom. And although we are aware of the delicate frame you are residing within at this stage, we are also aware of your strength of light, and that you are still able to keep your vibration high in order to tune in with us. Many thanks. These higher levels of energy, filtering through in their own sweet way, would we say, have a life of their own. We would not so much say that they are programmed, yet more so that they are intelligent energy threads that know exactly what to do and where to deposit themselves. You in your human form, yet as your soul high self, know too how to connect with them by simply addressing them as your friends. For indeed, each incision is one that is part of the agreed plan.
Incision? Bit of an odd word to use.
We are using this term in the sense of infusion, cutting through.
Yes, I get you. That's what I thought. Assuming, too, that the I am the light, I am the love, I am mantra is a very powerful way to connect with them.
This is so. For the energy coding within those words is like a magnet to them. The higher you as an individual, each one of you, have allowed yourself to awaken to the right place, is found within these spheres to meet up with.
Now then, you suddenly have changed the word from boxes to spheres. Yesterday, I met up with some dear, exceptionally clued up friends, I wanted to say masters, and they said the boxes were actually spheres. The lady of the partnership had seen them when being out there somewhere.
This is so. Spheres of an enormity that you cannot quite comprehend.
With respect, out of my own curiosity, why have you not used the term spheres before?
We are now. When they were mentioned moons ago, boxes was more appropriate for the metaphor. And then, as of our last conversation, communication, we believe, with respect, you brought the matter up using the term as in the past, level 1, 2, and 3 boxes. There is only so much we are able to fit in within our time together.
That has amused me, and I can tell you are also amused as you bring this through. I know my friends will be happy that you've confirmed this. I suddenly feel very emotional. Far from unusual at the moment.
Dearest Blossom, dearest souls, who touch base with us via these communications and on an individual soul love communication. These times are very emotional. Not only are you releasing the old way of thinking, being, from yourselves and on behalf of others, you are also attuning, blending with these higher energies that are offering a higher vibration of love itself. As your being attunes, adjusts to these levels, then your very souls are recognizing that which they are coming into contact with, in touch with, and it puts one's heart into overwhelm, overload, in a good way. And yet, due to all the unraveling of everything, it all feels as if it is all wrapped up into one.
Which it is. I know not if I am Arthur or Martha.
This is an indication of what we are meaning by topsy-turvy, upside-downness. For this does not only take place on a universal, global level, yet within an individual one also.
Back to the spheres, if we may, for I feel they are important.
We would say there is nothing more important. Imagine 7 vast spheres.
I'm sure that's the number my friend saw. Now, in days of old, I would have questioned myself about this coming through you now, because my brain received the info yesterday from my friend. Not anymore. I'm all growed up now.
Imagine 2 lines of 3 and 1 beneath. Tune in via breathing and the I am mantra, chant, connection, and feel yourself being taken to the sphere that is suited to you, and remain there for your meditation. Please note, this is for enhancement of your light. It is a way of connecting, and yet it is not that you are actually entering into these spheres literally, for it is not possible for you to do so. It would be too much for your soul to do so. Yet it certainly is a tool to assist you in connecting with them. We would say it is of an adapted version for your being to use during this transitional period.
Am I right in thinking, no matter what, we could not enter these spheres due to the enormity of their energy vibration?
Correct. Yet to work on connecting with them is a very powerful thing to do.
Okay, so this may be a pointless question, yet where exactly are these spheres?
They are circling your planet.
All of them?
A question difficult to answer. The best we can say is their presence is known to the outer layers of your planet, and yet they phase in and out, releasing levels of energy light as and when appropriate.
So are they actually visible to the eye, should one be passing that way?
To pass that way, one would have to be of a particular vibration to begin with. We would say, yes, they are visible to those that can see them.
I get you. Fair enough. And they are obviously very much involved with what is going on right now on our planet. Silly question.
Yet, one we can answer, yes, indeed. They have been keeping watch for eons of your time. They are of an intelligence that can assess all that is taking place.
Wait, when you say all that is taking place, do you mean literally? As in, who is the president of each country, who is dodgy, who is not? You know what I mean, like in a way that we are shown.
No, Blossom, not of this way. They operate on an energetic level. They assess the energy of your planet, not just as an entirety, yet sectionally also.
Whoa, I've just suddenly warped up into a higher feeling energy. And go.
These spheres are of love, a love that defines love when knowing their truth, when feeling their truth. Their purpose is to prevent your planet from falling any further. Their desire, their mission, is to raise your planet into a higher place with your assistance. These spheres are your friends. These spheres are part of the divine plan to bring the brightest feelings into your beings. Feelings you know, yet have long forgot. These spheres are on your side. You come from these spheres.
Whoa. Wait just a tootin' pickin' second. We come from the spheres?
We would say they were your method of delivery.
Yet you said we could not be in them fully, as they're too strong, or words to that effect.
Too strong for you now. Yet, when your humanity, as a new race, new beginning, arrived, your state of being was certainly able to. be of it, part of it, within it.
Did it create us?
No. Would we say they were your ticket from the stars to your planet?
Seriously, this is such an untimely time to bring this up, as I'm unable to connect with you for a while after this communication. We'll all be left dribbling. What you said is making me feel as if these spheres were sort of... how do I put it?
Let us try. What we are feeding through to you, Blossom, is that these energy spheres were your carriers down through dimensions. And when releasing the energy of humanity, the beingness of humanity, onto, into, within, a level that aspects of your higher soul self could be deposited into the creation of.
Brain blowout.
And yet, is it not that on another level you completely understand?
Yep. And yet, as I say, due to me being off higher for a while, how can you put this in a nice little box and wrap it up?
By saying that we love you, by telling you that you already know all of this, by mentioning that all is ticking along as it should, and in the month that you are unavailable to chat with us, we are so very close to each one of you, in both thought and spirit, allowing us to lift you up into the awareness of understanding that you are so much more than you once accepted yourselves to be. Join our energy in the visualization, meditation of the spheres that have been set up to connect with you. We are of one light, one love.
Many thanks, guys. I look forward to next time, and yet very much looking forward to feeding my soul, topping it up with my passion of being on the stage, be it only for a short while. I love you. In gratitude, in loving service, I am.